Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Hello everybody. Can anybody hear me, see me? I'm going to give it a few minutes just to make sure we're all good, up and running. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got an excellent connection. I can see my face and I can hear myself as well. So hopefully you're all getting the same thing. I'm just going to check the chat's working. Hello. Here we go. Hello, Vicky Grace. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm just messaging just to check. Is the sound okay? Can you hear me? What's the sound like? Check. Yeah, all good. Awesome. Good stuff. Maybe we'll leave it like another minute. Just get people going. Make sure everyone's bang on. Even though it's 1 minute past 7, but we're all good. Give me a little thumbs up if anybody's in, or a little message, just like Vicky did. And we're going to start our Beatbox live stream. Vicky, did I see you at the Amplify event? Do I know you from there? Or have you seen me perform before? We'll give it another minute. And then we're going to start. So I'm in my studio at the minute, my home studio. And yeah. I think we'll go for it. Should we go for it? I want to check Facebook actually. Bear with me. Let's check Facebook, check that is live. Because I know Jay from Mess Up the Mess Amplify said she was going to do a Facebook feed. Okay, so we'll check. All good, all good. Awesome. I'm going to start then. We're going to go for it. Thank you Oh, you saw me at the event. Amazing. Were you performing or anything? Or were you just in the crowd? Or there was like some amazing talent there at the last Amplify event. I feel very fortunate to have hosted it and performed for everyone. Yeah, okay. So here we go. I'm going to do a little short performance. We're going to have some chats and stuff. And then I want to try and teach some people how to beatbox. That's my main mission, is to teach the art of beatboxing. And beatboxing can be done by anybody at all. It's not about like, if you feel like I can't do it, anyone can do it. You break down sounds, and it's about persevering and practicing. Okay, so here we go. Name, ding, beep, bark. What, when, why. Cool, that'll do for now. Okay, so I'm just going to read through the comment. Mandy, hello. What was the first sound you made and when did you start beatboxing? That's a great question. Okay, so a bit of a backstory, me, in regards to beatboxing. When I was like, it was probably about 10 or 11. It was like year 5, year 6 of primary school. I used to have these little like tics, and it's like a tic is like a repetitive thing you do. You can't help yourself. Sometimes it brings on when like you're nervous or other factors. But one of the tics I first started doing was like first repetitive sound I do stuff like flick my fringe at the time or blink and stuff. And when I started doing like a cough, I go like clear my throat, and then I started doing this one. That was in secondary school. The tic kind of like laid off a bit, and then started again. It was like when I got to like the age of like 13, I started DJing. I bought some DJ decks, and I was very much into like house music at the time, which is like a 4/4 beat. And one day I thought, oh, it sounds actually like a beat, so I'm gonna go. And that was my first beatbox. Beatboxing comes from America. It started off in the 1980s in a place called Harlem in New York, and it was invented by, I'm sure it is by Biz Markie, who's a legendary beatboxer. It was a way for like rappers and stuff to have someone like a beat on the corner. If you're on the street on the corner and you need you can't have like your big DJ decks and speakers out there. So a beatboxer came about then, like a lot of old school beats. So like, yeah, so that was the first sound. At probably about the age of like 12, I would say, even though I was making sounds before it, like a whistle. I like love little sound effect sounds, like hopefully I haven't killed your ears doing this. Yeah, so that was my first beatbox sound, and that's how beatboxing came about for me. And then now I managed to use, sometimes the tick comes back every now and then, but I managed to use beatboxing as a way of releasing that energy. So if I just beatbox and practice all the time, I don't do ticks anymore. Unless I like learn a sound repetitively. Like it's all about repetition with beatboxing. So if I was doing, for example, the zipper, about 4 years ago I learned that, and I did it so much it became like embedded in my brain. I kept doing it all the time in conversations. I'll be chatting to you now and going like, yeah, so the next thing is that's what it became. So but then it just like subsides and it turns into another sound. Okay, any more questions? Would you want to learn something? So I'm going to teach you. The first thing we're going to do is your basic beats. Okay, so when I first started beatboxing, I was all about sound effects and stuff, and then probably about the age of like 15, 16, I really started putting like decent beats together. So the way most beatboxers teach is by using like words. And certain words give you like the shape of your mouth that you want for a beat. You just put more pressure behind it. So if I did Boots and Cats, which some of you might know, and you might know from the Amplified event, I'm sure I did like a little teaching session in between performances. If you're gonna say boots, everyone say boots. When you say boots, your face is like this and your lips, and you go boots. You want to build up pressure behind it. So when I say like build up pressure, it is like this. Boots, 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 boots. Take off the oot. There's the kick drum. It won't be as loud and as clear as mine because mine's been practice, but it might start off like. It's better to have a good sound than push it too much and spit over everyone. But the next one is a hi-hat. I go. It's like a ta sound. So far I've got two sounds. And then it's about different sequences, okay? Different rhythms, like a drummer would do. The third one, before I answer the next question, is I call it like a rim shot snare or click snare in beatboxing. It is. This is the easiest way to get to this. Say cats. When you build up cats, like your tongue touches the top of your mouth. If you build up pressure behind the tongue, you go cats, cats, rather than saying cats, 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 cats. No pressure, pressure, cats. Can you hear the click? Take off the at, so you're just left with. Then you go your kick, your hi-hat, and your snare. You go. And then you are officially a beatboxer. Once you've done that, it's about sitting down and practicing and putting different vibes in. So like if I did find little gaps where you can put it. The more you do something, start off slow and you learn quicker. And quickness and speed and clarity in your sound comes over time. Okay. Next question. Mandy Lane, what was the hardest sound to master and how long did it take? Okay, that's another great question. I would say I recently found out what this sound is called. It's called the O synth. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. But it is this. The O synth. Like probably in about 2011. Because I had like a big break from beatboxing. I was in like a band and I did rapping and I had breaks from DJing. I've come back probably in about 2010 is where I went like professional doing it, but then like 2011 I was in this like relentless practice mode, and I was in the car one day and I did it by accident, and then I forgot about it and I forgot how I did it, and then like the year after I was like, oh, I know how to do it now. So it is by going like this. It's hard to explain. Recently I've been able to explain it. I go like this. I go, imagine like you've held your breath, but you want to bring air into your mouth, just into your mouth. You go like this with your tongue. See, if I put like a piece of paper on it, you'll see the like negative pressure in my mouth, bringing it in. But I'm not breathing in. There we go. Never done that before. It's a new technique. And then I just vocalize it. So you got a certain tone, like, so we've got the pitch of our voice. My voice breaks are like bottom voice, top voice. So like somebody in your top voice, you get like, when you do like a hum and make like the shape of your mouth when you're gonna whistle, you get like this weird vibration. So I open my mouth and I go change the shape, but change like two different melodies and stuff. There we go. Yeah, that is that one. So yeah, the O synth recently called, and do you know what? I think someone else came up with it. I don't know who actually invented it, but I'm hoping they didn't invent it after me, because it was probably me who invented it otherwise. But I don't know. Any beatboxers watching? When was the O synth, if that's what it's called? When was that invented? I'm gonna claim it otherwise. No, I'm not. Okay. So I'm going to do another little beatbox video. This one is some hip-hop routines. When I first started out, I do hip-hop stuff. It's slower, and a lot of people like knew these sort of beats at a time back in like 2011, 2010. So this one is a classic beatbox. We go like this. We go. It's two sounds at once. We go. What's up? I'm seeing you. What's up? I'm seeing you. Back to life. Back to reality. Back to life. Back to reality. There we go. That is my hip-hop techniques. Let me just get this bit of dust off my new microphone. What sort of music do you like? What does everyone like? And also, I'm going to throw it out there. What music do you like? If I can like come up with a melody, I'll try and beatbox it and then show you the routine how I do it. Like, put me on the spot. And also, yeah, what songs do you like? Put me on the spot. Let's see if I can do it. I do this cool thing in workshops, like animal sounds. I'm going to throw that in there as well. Like, if you can write down like a farmyard animal sound, I'm going to beatbox it. You might have seen this at Amplify if you attended. I'm sure I probably did it. I can never remember what I do in gigs. When I first started out, I'd have like little routines and stuff. But then and I'd like sometimes I forget, but now I kind of just go with the flow of it, and I've got loads of different things, and I remember, oh, I used to be able to do that. Oh, there we go. I forgot I could do that. So yeah, I'm just reading a comment. Amplify, yeah, Dean is going to be running a closed beatbox session on Zoom next week for a group of young people. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of like the beatbox teaching stuff, but it'll be able to like interact with you, and you can make the sound, and I can like give you tips on how to make it better and stuff, which is cool. Zoom is cool because you can do that. Yeah, so give me some farmyard animal sounds, and I'm gonna go all in and show you any sound could be a beatbox. Until I get some comments, I'm just gonna carry on making some beats. Ask some questions, ask away, please, don't be shy. Anything you want to know about beatboxing, or anything about life in general, or my career I've got here, or I mean, okay, so is anybody interested in working in the music industry or anything like that? Okay. At the time when I'm professional, dubstep was big then. Rooster. Okay, in a minute. Dubstep was big, so I'm going to do some dubstep stuff. A throat bass, we go. Cool, we've got some requests. Amplify says, a rooster. Okay, I've never done a rooster before. Thank you for dropping me in it with that one. Okay, so a rooster will be like, cock-a-doo-doo-doo. Is that a rooster? I don't know. We're going to try it. Okay. And then I'm going to go to whoop, whoop, whoop. Rooster's hard, man. Okay. Vicky Gray, slow Vicky, would you say beatboxing can help with sound design and change how someone looks at sound effects in general? In regards to like having like a talent, like for you, if you want to try and get into sound design and stuff, that's like a career. It's a great way for me, back like 2000, 2001, 99, a long time ago, like music equipment and production equipment wasn't that available, so it was a great way for me to go this like creative mind to get off ideas. Okay, so if I got like a melody in my head, like a and then it'd be like, cool. So in regards to like sound design like that, I've also started doing like using like loop pedals and stuff and building up like these like soundscapes. So yeah, using like winds and stuff, and little like crow sounds, loads of reverb on. I can make like a proper soundscape with that. Hopefully that is your question answered. If it isn't, let me know. Callum Taylor, Desire by South Focus. Do you know what? I might have heard it before. I'm going to check it out now on YouTube, whilst streaming on YouTube. And I'm just going to listen to it really quickly, Callum, if that's okay. I definitely do a drum and bass beat, but we'll see if there's any sort of sounds I can replicate. Sometimes it takes a lot of practice to get stuff down. Let's have a listen. Amplify, sorry, that's okay. You're putting me on a spot. It's good to step out your comfort zone. I learned something many years ago, was to always step out your comfort zone. And that's the way you're going to learn, and that's the way you're going to push and progress. So yeah, thanks to you, Amplify, I've now done the rooster beatbox for the first time ever. Maybe the first person ever in the world to do the rooster beatbox. It could be a record. We don't know. Okay, there we go. Let's have a listen. Might take a little time to learn the melody. I'm just going to beatbox over the top, Callum. Is that okay? Wait for it to kick in. I know the track. Brilliant track. Good choice, Callum. Okay, so listen to the drop and I'll try and do it. There we go. I'm going to learn that one. I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm learning that one, Callum. Thank you very much. This is the best thing about beatboxing, as well as being able to do something. You just learn stuff on the fly, and you can always practice. Thank you. Okay, anybody else? Any other questions? I'm going to cover some beatboxing otherwise. Maybe I'll do some drum and bass stuff. Yeah, is everyone having a good time? Is the sound okay? Is the picture coming through okay? Should be good. And also, if you're interested in signing up to the more in-depth beatbox masterclass, I probably do a bit of rapping as well, like lyric writing and how to perform raps. Speak to Amplify, message the Amplify page, Jay and Mandy, and they will sort you out and get you booked on, and we'll make a little Zoom meeting thing. Okay, so yeah, a bit more drum and bass stuff. I'm gonna go. Cool. Big Data by Big Data. He's named the song the same as his name. Vicky Grace, I'd be intrigued to see you try that. Okay, I've never heard of the track, so I'm intrigued to listen to it. Big Data. Is there any? Hopefully, there's no swear words in this one. Is this before I play it? Actually, is it a sweary track, Vicky Grace? Let me know. Oh, there we go. I found one clean. There we go. That'll do. And that's an advert. TikTok advert. Here we go. Skip. Okay. Nice. Wow. It's like a wow. I don't know the lyrics, but it's a way of beatboxing we can put the lyrics in. That'd be good on a loop pedal, maybe, Vicky. You layer up them harmonies and stuff. Thanks, Callum. Thank you. I enjoyed it. I'm going to learn it for my set. Cool. That's an awesome track. Thank you for linking me to that. Really cool. I've never heard of this Big Data, but I'm going to check it out. I'll try and learn it as well. It's cool. I would say it's more like a loop pedal one. Layer up them harmonies and stuff. Yeah, cool. Any other questions? I'm just going to grab a drink, actually, because I haven't like been away from work and stuff. I haven't like beatboxed for more than 4 minutes at a time at any given time. I'm just gonna grab a drink. Do not go anywhere. Think of some questions that you want to ask. Okay. Anything at all. Any more songs? And the Farmyard Animal sound. We've had one off Amplify, which is Rooster. So like another Farmyard Animal track, please. What are we thinking of? As long as it's not donkey, because I'm not doing a donkey sound. I've done it before. What are we saying? Anyone heard of Crean Effects? Yeah, amazing beatboxer. He's got some really good tutorials as well on YouTube. I heard of what did I learn? The Alien sound, which is a zipper and a click roll off there. Bonfire by any chance? Bonfire by is it by Knife Party or like Skrillex or something? Was that the one from like a few years back? I'm gonna learn that one. I won't try. I'm gonna do some more beatboxing, but a cow. I'll try the cow one. Callum, I'm gonna write Bonfire down. I might try it. If you join the more in-depth one next week, I'm gonna try and learn that one, or we'll try and learn it on the spot. Okay. Vicky. Okay, the cow sound is like woo with a beatbox. I'm gonna link up with a kick drum, so it's a 4/4 dance cow beat. Here we go. There we go. That is the cow nailed in one. Any more? Sheep. Thank you very much. Okay. Sheep. Excuse the sheep sound, but it's like this. Okay, here we go. Meow. Meow. There we go. Is that okay for sheep? Not my best sheep one, but I'm getting there. Whilst you think of more stuff to put me on the spot with, I'm going to do another beatbox routine. This one I did beatbox battling. What do I think of Crean Effects? I think he's a really good beatboxer. I got into like beatbox battling and stuff like really late in my career, to be honest, so I didn't really catch him in battles, but I've seen his videos. He does like really, really professional sort of music videos. It looks amazing. And I've learnt off his YouTube channel as well, which is probably the only other time, well, like once or twice I've learnt off YouTube. Most of the stuff I've learnt like organically by myself or off other beatboxers, but yeah, he's good, brilliant beatboxer. And the thing is, well, beatboxing community, like, it's a really lush, nice community. It's not like rap and stuff where people have like beefs or they don't get on with each other. Everyone just like shows everything that you love and just like shares it. Sounds and stuff. Is really a nice positive atmosphere and environment to be in when you meet up with other beatboxers. A pig sound, okay, thank you, awesome, brilliant. Okay, so the pig, okay, one of my favorite ones, it goes cool. There you go, that's the pig sound. Yeah, so beatbox battling, I started like 2015. We did the first Welsh Champs. I did the UK's in 2014 on a looper, but I just had to go. I wasn't like any good, to be honest, but like the 2015 Welsh Champs, and then I did the 2017 I was like really just chilled out with it. The first year I got to like fourth, and then I got to like quarterfinals, and then like the 17s, I was just like really chill. I'm gonna have loads of fun. So I managed to just kept winning my rounds, and I got the semis, and I was battling like a really good friend of mine, Ali, and he's a brilliant beatboxer. And then I just came up with this routine outside, and it went really down well, and I use it all the time. It goes Level 3. Level 4. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to. Hopefully you're all shouting "move it" to the camera back home, to your screen. Let's do it again, and I'll know if you're not saying "move it." Okay. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to. Take it low. Take it yo fast. That cough halfway through wasn't meant to be, but I managed to keep in time. Cool. Okay, what I'm saying, Sec, awesome, thank you. Vicky Grace, you should try and beatbox over Lost Woods from Zelda. Ocarina of Time. I don't know if I said that. I'm going to write it down. Yeah, loads of ideas off you. Thank you very much for all the ideas you're sending over. Maybe I'll try this on the other one. Oh, I'll try and get it up, actually. Let's do it. Oh, I'm going to write it down before I search it on YouTube. Oh. Time. Is everyone enjoying themselves? Is it all good? Who's interested in signing up for the more in-depth beatbox workshop? I can teach you loads of stuff. And anybody can learn beatboxing. I said at the start, anybody can be a beatboxer. It just takes time and effort and not being afraid to fail. That's the main thing. Just making weird sounds and accepting you can just be weird with it. Yeah, this one. I'll get the Zelda one up. Let's try it. So try a channel. The other ones I'll try. Bonfire we'll try on the other ones. Because if it's a dubstep one, it's more like more full on. I'll beatbox over the top of this. Oh look, it is Zelda, Lost Woods. Lost Woods. So look, Lost Woods, Zelda. Okay. Is this it? Cool. I like this. Vibing. Cool, love it. That's a proper funky little tune. Thank you. Maybe that was the right melody. We don't know. Donkey, Bob. You dropped me in the donkey one. It's my worst one to do, but I'll do it. Do you have to keep really fit to ensure you have a large lung capacity to be able to perform at a beatbox set? Bob, I'll finish off on the donkey one and the Skrillex one I'll learn. I'm just going on Callum's question. Yeah, do I have to be really fit? It does help, like you look after your body and stuff. I'm starting to do it more, like look after my throat and my like I don't smoke or anything like that. Like so, but I've got a big, a large lung capacity. I know this because I used to be a fireman, and when I went to the fire service and I did my little test to like blow air in and go, I just kept going, and the woman said like that's the most she's ever seen. But like that doesn't mean anything. There's like thousands and thousands of beatboxers all over. So for me, you can hold my breath like longer. But it is about choosing where you're taking breaths, and this is something we can touch on in the in-depth masterclass, like choosing where you take your breath. So if I'm like beatboxing, I disguise my sounds with a breath. So the first one is like an inward K. So if I'm going, I go ka ka ka, like ka 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 ka, and then I do this inwards, like a short sharp breath. So in a beat, I do like a couple of normal snares, and then I chuck like a sneaky one in. So I go. Do you hear that? That is the way mostly to do it. Like really, don't overdo yourself and like fit them little stuff in. This one's called like an inward drag. So like in between like a snare build up. I go. I'm taking a breath every time I go. My tongue is like blocking my throat slightly, so I get that Darth Vader. Luke, I am your father. Yeah. So yeah, there's ways of disguising your breaths in beatboxing. So no, you don't have to. But yeah, keep fit anyway. Aiden's asking if you can do a horse, please. Yeah, I'll do a horse. Oh man, that was fire. 87 wants to know what's your favourite sound is to make. Noel on Facebook wants to know when you first started beatboxing. Okay, we'll go through this so I don't miss anyone. Bob, the donkey sound. Okay, excuse me. This is probably the only one I get like embarrassed. I've performed on like massive stages in front of like tens of thousands of people, but like the donkey sound is still like out of my comfort zone. So, but thank you very much for the challenge. Okay. Donkey sound level 1. Here we go, Bob. How's that? It's probably the best donkey routine I've ever done, just for you. Okay. Aiden is asking to do a horse. Okay, I saw on YouTube the other week some chap from like South America doing a crazy like sound. I want to learn it, but I'm gonna have to find it to remind me. Find a tutorial on it. I can just do this, which is a lip oscillation. Most horses do it. We go. There we go. Oh man, it was fire. Thank you, Vicky. What is that Mably 87? Am I saying that right? Amplify. Mably 87 wants to know what's your favorite sound to make. My favorite sound is the dog bark. Okay, I learned this last year, and it's my favorite one because I can just wind people up. That's what I used to, when I was in school, I'd wind people up, make little sounds, or get people to stop when they're playing football because they think the whistle's going off, or I do like no one realised where the sound was coming from. And the dog bark, I do it. If you're ever walking through like Tesco's in Ebervale or wherever, and you hear a dog barking, is me, because I just love making random sounds. Okay, so it's this. There we go. That's a dog. I'll teach you that on next Thursday if anyone wants to. It's quite simple technique, to be fair. Next Thursday I've also got some tutorials on my YouTube channel, which is Beat Technique Education. I'm gonna write that in there on the thing if anybody wants to check some stuff out before then. Let me write it in. Type this in to YouTube and you will find me and some of the tutorials if you want to. It's not education. There we go. If anybody wants to find me I'll do some tutorial stuff before the workshops. That's cool. Amplify. My name is Rob. Hi, Amplify. My name is Rob Heaney. I got you. Okay, Bob, short for Rob. I got Robert. Yeah, Yeah, first one. Oh, I go for the name. Cool. My brother has challenged you to try and beatbox the Crash Bandicoot theme. Okay, let me just say Crash Bandicoot. Maybe we'll do like last challenge and any more questions, and then we'll leave it there because we're gonna do the clap now at 8 o'clock. I don't want to get my saucepan ready outside the front door. Do we all do the clap? Okay, Crash Bandicoot. Let's find it really quickly. I used to play Crash Bandicoot. It was a brilliant game on the PS1. How old's your brother? Unless it's like out again, like new, like this in this era. Okay, so listen.
Download a free audiobook.
Okay, thank you for the advert, YouTube. Okay, skip. Wow, I love that. I forgot all about this. Cool. I'd have to learn it. There we go. He's 10, but he's got an interest in the PS1 because of my nerdiness. Okay, Vicky, Grace. I've still got my mate got a PS1 for me actually about 5 years ago because I grew up on them, and yeah, I've still got it. I've got Track and Field 1, the original, and I've got the records of that. I'm amazing on that game, and that's my only game that I can beat my cousin on when we were kids. Callum's dad here. Can you beatbox over some Stone Roses or Pink Floyd, please? Ooh, okay. What Pink Floyd track? Give me a Pink Floyd track, and then we'll give it a couple more minutes, and then we'll leave it there. Just to remind you all, there is a Beatbox Masterclass. It will be on the Amplify YouTube next Thursday. I think it's at the same time. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jay or Mandy. And we'll go more in depth. Oh no, it's not going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Zoom. We're going to set up a Zoom thing so I can interact with you. Apologies. Pink Floyd. Let me check. Pink Floyd. There we go. And then I'll do a random Pink Panther game. Comfortably Numb. Another Brick in the Wall, part 2. Okay. Another Brick in the Wall, part 2. Okay. Probably heard this song loads of times, Rob, but Callum's dad and Rob. Yeah. Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. And then we'll finish after this. Okay. Just waiting for the ads to stop again. I hope you all enjoyed the show, and you're going to interact and learn more and stuff, and take this positivity about learning new skills and take it into other parts of life. Okay, so education. You don't need no thought control. You don't need your education. You don't need no thought control. This other one. Cool, there we go. I'll practice that more. I'm going to write it down. Pink Floyd. Practice that one. There's all sorts of ways how to get a beatbox in and beatbox and singing. But yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to head back up the house now and get ready to open the front door and just clap as loud as I can. Hope everyone's keeping safe and keeping positive if you're locked down and stuff. And thank you very much for having me. It's been amazing, and I've enjoyed coming down into beatboxing and chatting about one of the loves of my life, beatboxing and music. Okay, so thank you all. I'm going to leave it there. I shall catch you all soon. Bye bye.